Hey everybody, and welcome back. This is KZ, and of course this is Shin Megami Tensei V Vengeance. That is yet another episode. Last time, we finished up our business in Shinagawa, but unfortunately, things have been a bit rough. Sure, we rescued Miyazu, but all the denizens of the fairy village have been turned to salt, and now we've learned the same thing has happened to people in Tokyo.
Hey, mind if we talk for a second?
Meanwhile, Bethel HQ is doing a full-scale assault on the forces of chaos. A lot of things are happening now.
I just wanted to let you know that Miyazu is at Join University Hospital now, and it seems like she's doing all right. I know I'm probably the last person you want to talk about this with, but I thought you should know.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Thanks. I wasn't able to save her. After our parents passed away, I felt that it was my responsibility to keep Miyazu safe. But having the power to summon demons isn't enough. I need to be stronger. Strong enough to protect everyone from the unfairness of this world. Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to stay with Miyazu for a little longer.
Poor guy. He's the classic, young shonen archetype of I just couldn't protect those I care about. But it's alright, man. No need to feel like you betrayed us, you know. It was an understandable choice. It was a rough position to be in. I just went to the same room twice. We're just gonna get at it. What about you?
Whoa.
You
Hey.
scared me. How you doing? Getting used to your god powers? God's power-given form. That's what glory is, right? Or you collect more miracles you can use? I can use a few miracles myself. Nothing ever seems to go right for me. The other day... never mind. Just thinking about it gets me upset. You use your divine powers to make it so something didn't happen? Like if you said something bad and want to take it back? No. Figured as much. Something like that's too good to be real, huh? Okay, I'm supposed to say yes to that.
What?
Miracle research. Ah, the miracle. They want me to get a miracle that's used for negotiations to let you retry. That's a fun way of gamifying it. Let's see what's going on in the city. Do you know there's a renowned research lab nearby? I saw some researchers carrying a white statue of someone. Was it a marble sculpture or something? Must have cost a lot of money. Ugh. Hee-ho! I'm kind of liking this place, ho. Tons of delicious food, ho. Tiramisu shaved ice is so fluffy, ho. Oh, here, you can have this too. I'm not going back to that dangerous Tokyo, so I don't need it anymore. Oh, it comes in he. Mischievous mascot period. Let's see. You can use the Magatsui skill Frost Storm. Severe level ice damage with a pierce effect to all foes. Lowers attack and defense to the minimum for 3 turns. You need Black Frost, King Frost, and Jack Frost all in your team to do it, though. Yeah, they got combo skills in these. The government higher-ups are currently debating whether to formally put the city under martial law. One side wants to lock everything down and wipe the demons out, but the other wants to play defense and keep the public from panicking. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough position, especially when random citizens are turning into a mineral. There's a lot of coastal places around here, but English words like seaside and port just add the touch of nautical flair. Looks like the school's canceled for a while. Even when it starts up again, most of the class will be held online. Atmosphere in the dorm's gloomy. Maybe I should just go back home. The other day I was attacked by this weird creature that came out of the tunnel. Then this high schooler with glasses, one of the kids I'd seen around, saved me. At the time I was too freaked out to do anything but run. I mean, he had a monster of his own, but I wish I'd thanked him properly. Do you know Agra, the fortune teller at Jojozi Temple? I've heard her readings are quite accurate. Yes, the occult, right? I don't really believe in that sort of thing. Seems the demons have a more corporeal presence in this world, so we thought normal weapons might work against them. But we're seeing demons everywhere, and our machine guns, even our anti-tank artillery, doesn't do a thing to them. This might be where it ends for all of us. Okay, dude. Way to be a quitter. I'm dying. I'm sorry. I found this nice hill to be perfect for a jog up, but I just feel so sluggish today. Been feeling unwell lately. Perhaps I need a good soak in the bathhouse. Heard that it does wonders for the nerves. Back when I was a rookie, Sergeant Yakumo had me under his wing for a while. Always kind to others, but hard on himself. That's what got him in the end. Someone took advantage of his kindness, and now he's dead. Dead, huh? The other day, I saw a shadowy figure at the top of Tokyo Tower. Looked like a massive crow gazing down at the city. Maybe I was just seeing things. Alright, well. We had the Qadištu talking about how something about a crow had appeared nearby. Then we find out the fairy village turned to salt. Now we learned that someone on top, a crow on top of Tokyo Towers, also appeared here, and we also have salt problems here as well. We're building a connection.
Oh, Isunokami. It's good to see you.
I will no longer speak aloud. According to Bethel's investigation, the phenomenon seems to frequently occur near Jojozi Temple, so we've been focusing our search around this area.
Well...
Learned that many of the victims fell ill before they turned. The other thing we know is that many of the victims were students. Continue investigating. Okay. It's always gotta be the students. Students just can't catch a break, it seems. Let's see here. I'm so bored. Okay. Everything feels so empty lately.
Hey!
Have you seen a fortune teller named Agra? A fortune teller? No, why do you ask? Well, my daughter said she was going to see the fortune teller, but that was 3 days ago, and I haven't been able to contact her since. When I thought about it, I realized she'd been sick ever since she first started seeing the fortune teller. Worried something happened to her. If you learn anything about Agra the fortune teller, let me know.
I see.
So she started feeling sick, disappeared. Possible she's one of the victims turned to salt. You suppose that fortune teller Agra has something to do with it? Too early to say. Let's see what else we can learn first. Hello. Hello, Mr. Friend. Can you see me? Perhaps you're a loyal devotee, a fan, or stan, as they say. Oh, you aren't? Alas, and oh dang. My name's Mabi. I came all the way to Tokyo so I could be one of those idols, you see? One of those merry young stage troubadours. But you're the first person who's even bothered to talk to me. You don't think all those other people can't see me. But hey, you're one of the local underscholars. Are you not a student? Could you perchance help a girl out? Clearly I need assistance in promoting myself. Truly, splendid, hooray, I am so happy. Behold, this is my glamour shot. Yes, the all-important glorious bromide photo. I'm sure the beauts of today would take one look and see I am the knees of the bees, right? I want you to pass it along to human folk. Question is who? Maybe another student? One with an eye for trends and popularity? Amabi is a funny demon. It is a demon that you can only collect in fusion via fusion accident. Which is funny. Alright, what do you have? I'm feeling under the weather. I need to remember to talk to Agra about this. Did you come here because of the rumors too? Sorry, she's not here today. You don't need to be embarrassed. I'll give you a tip. Whenever Agra's working here, there's always a large crow flying nearby. That's how you can tell when you should come. Okay, I'm starting to really not trust this Agra character. Heard about her before. Wonder if the large crow has something to do with it.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, hey there. Whoa, you're hanging out with Isunokami and the transfer student? What exactly is the deal? Totally lost right now. You don't seem to be like a social guy, but you got some interesting friends.
What is it?
Salt statues? Oh, one of those new tourist attractions they're putting up? Give the student the bromide photo? No. Feels like a lot of people have started getting sick lately. I don't know if it's a pandemic or what, but it never hurts to wash your hands when you get an opportunity. It's about making an honest effort, you know? It's always more effective. How about you? You got any info for me? Talk? Can the prompt appear, please?
Yes?
I'm one-handing it, I'm sorry. Hello there, Jojozi's quite an impressive temple, don't you think? That's all you had to say? Fuck you.
Hey there!
Oh, Izano Kami, have you seen Hana? She hasn't been back to the dorm since yesterday. That's who's in our class. Yeah, last night she sent a message saying that she went to a fortune teller at JoJo's. Then later sent me another one. There's a big crow chasing me. Help! Now she's not responding to me. Yeah, that seems bad.
Hey.
Can't believe Hana is one of the victims turned to salt. Unfortunate, but at least this is a valuable lead. She was chased by a large crow that found turned to salt afterwards. Too strange to be a coincidence. Curious about the fortune teller she mentioned. Probably Agra. Okay, we're starting to learn more. Wonder if that fortune teller and that large crow have anything to do with the people getting turned. Too early to draw a definitive conclusion. Let's try asking somewhere else.
What is it?
So it just occurred to me that I think I can just dump this on anyone. I think this might be a quest with multiple solutions. So we can probably just dump it here.
Great.
Stupendous, what did they think? They liked it. Still, even a shiny, so shiny gemstone is no better than a rock until it's discovered by one capable of seeing its value. Now I'm taking my first steps, my babyest steps toward becoming a modern troubadour is all thanks to you. You've helped me out, I won't forget what you've done. One healing sutra. Good job, dude. Mazanma is in your future. I had hoped to give you a bromide copy of your own as a token, but unfortunately I have no more. I've got another goodie prize I can give you. It's markedly different from a bromide, though. Just close your eyes and give me a moment. Thanks for waiting. That is really fucking gross, but thanks. It's absorbent, durable, and a potent talisman for good luck. Yes, it is. I think I'm gonna stay here longer and contemplate the sights a little longer. Keep on chugging. That's great. I'm gonna wash this before I use it, but thank you for... Thank you. Let's see. You got good cheer. It's unique. Remove status ailments and debuffs. Media, Bowl of Hygia. Resist dark and heal Pleroma. Resist dark's pretty good. Plop that on somebody. Do some essence fusion on a weak to dark demon. Through fusion. That could work out pretty well. I'm not gonna talk to her anymore. She kind of makes me uncomfortable. But we'd love to see a girl win it. Let's head out of JoJo's now. See if we can perhaps find here we go. Plenty of people to talk to here in the subway terminal. Forgot something at school, but they wouldn't let me back in. Just not my day.
Hey there!
Why does all this weird stuff have to happen on my day off from school? Really gotta ask a fortune teller how to get better luck. I don't know why I've been so tired lately. I'm not that old yet. I've heard plenty of people saying they got no energy lately. Maybe there's a bug going around. Is this just some kind of pop-up art exhibition? There was a very detailed statue of a person on the train platform, but it looked like sculpted salt. Seen sculptures made of sand or snow or ice, right? Salt's definitely a new one. Anyway, it was a very lifelike girl. Cute, too. Whoever made it was really talented. Are crows supposed to get that big? Probably just seeing things.
A moment of your time?
You're Bethel, right? Are you the ones investigating the incident? Huh? Yeah, that's us. Good, the higher-ups mentioned a group like you three would be coming. I have some information for you. 3 days ago, I saw a Joeen High School student laying on a bench in front of the station. Left for a few minutes, and when I came back, the student had turned to salt.
Okay.
So you were nearby when it happened. Did you notice anything else?
Yes.
I recall a large crow sitting on a rooftop near a bench. The biggest crow I'd ever seen. I remembered being surprised by it.
I see.
Large crow again. At this point, we should assume it's connected.
That's true.
Yeah, we should probably report all this back to Bethel. Alright, that seems to be more than enough. You from the high school? My nephew goes there, but I haven't been able to get in contact.
Hey!
Aren't you students? Shouldn't you be at school right now? Well, fuck you, bum. Sorry. Forgive us for being off. I guess we probably shouldn't be wearing our student clothes. Maybe we're wearing something a bit more normal. Stop getting questions, I guess. Now, where the hell's the Bethel's like HQ at again? Ah, here we go. Yo, what's cracking?
Ah, you're back. I take it you've made some progress in your investigation. Let's hear your report.
We heard a lot of reports about a fortune teller and a large crow at the sites where people turn to salt.
A fortune teller and a large crow. So it sounds like these 2 points are confirmed.
How can you be so sure?
As it would happen, we've found more humans turned to salt in this area since I sent you to investigate.
From what we've heard, it seems like all of the victims had contact with a fortune teller.
There have also been reports of a large crow being sighted close to the scene. Given the similarities between the intel we've both gathered, it's unlikely this is a coincidence. The culprit must be a demon, or someone working for demons.
We also heard that the victims felt sick before they turned to salt.
Well, unless we can confirm that all victims felt sick before turning, we'll consider it hearsay for the time being. In any case, after reviewing what we know, that crow definitely seems suspicious. I'm going to have Hayataro track it down. That should give us a good lead. Bethel, Japan will know as soon as there are any developments. In the meantime, you can all return to the dorm for the day. Good work.
Nice work, guys. You're doing it. Secunda, we don't need it. Fire Pleroma, absolutely. Alright, well, time to hit the bricks. Alright, that is the way back into that room. I'm always bad about this. Look for the one that has the exit sign above it. Alright, let's head on back to the dorms. Yoink.
Young man, are you all right? You haven't had time to rest since before we left for Dot.
I'm exhausted, honestly.
I suspected as much. A flesh and blood body's limits are nothing like a proto-fiend's. But something troubles me. We saw those students turn to salt at the fairy village in Dot. Now, the same thing seems to be happening in Tokyo. 2 separate incidents across 2 worlds. Do you believe the attacks are connected?
They have to be.
With a perfect match of such hyper-specific circumstances, it does seem likely that the same culprit is behind both. A fortune teller named Agra and a crow of crows spotted nearby. These clues will lead us to the truth. In any case, we can only wait for Hayataro's report. We'll decide our next move after that. After all you've endured, you must be tired beyond words. Use the remaining hours of today to rest.
Oh no, I'm dreaming again. I'm dreaming of sexy demon ladies.
Human lives are so woefully short. They forget, and they have lost the peace that once was. It is a most regrettable truth. No more are the days in which the humans of old lived free. No more do they worship great Mother Earth. Nahobino.
Huh?
This world in which you must live was brought into being when a god rose and assumed the throne. The gods clash over its power, and the victor rules a world in their image. Such is the cycle. Each in their time to mold the world as they will. And yet, the god of this world, the creator, still he was not satisfied with the way things had been. He broke the cycle in a bid to perpetuate his rule. He stripped the gods of their knowledge, reducing them to lowly demons. So he rose, the one and only ruler of the world, his reign infinite and unchallenged. As time flowed on, more came to pass. The people of his world followed him, imposing their will on others beneath. With rule came royalty, and the world split. Those with power, and those without. You can see clearly that the world is fractured now. On one side the oppressors, and on the other side the oppressed, yes. We, the Qadištu, abhor this divide. We seek only to bring this world freedom again.
How are you feeling? If you're all right, then let's head to Bethel, Japan. Maybe they can tell us something.
I keep dreaming about sexy demon ladies. They keep, like, universal trauma dumping me. Pretty rough. How about this guy in the crossing? Oh, you're a Jovian student? Your school's closed because of an emergency. You're so lucky. Seems like most people are getting sick. Wish my school would close too. Yeah, never everybody can enjoy a good day off, I guess. Alright, let's go report to boss man. Boss of the nation. Ah. Maybe an update?
Ah, perfect timing. Hayataro has returned with new intel.
Locating the aforementioned crow was not difficult. However, there were times when it would suddenly disappear. I suspect it to be traveling back and forth between Tokyo and the Netherworld. I cannot follow it directly, but fear not. After following its scent, I have an idea as to where in the Netherworld it went.
We found a portal at Jozoji Temple that connects to the Netherworld. I'll be sending Atsuta and Dazai, but could I ask you two to go as well? The Saint will be joining you at the temple. I hope you can uncover the cause of this phenomenon.
Understood. We have our next location. Hey guys, keep up the hard work. I gotta go. And they're not paying attention to me.
Sup?
You heading to that new area of Dot? I was gonna go with you, but there's a change of plans.
Hey,
Turns out I'm gonna be joining Master Abdiel in the big operation against the demons of chaos. I haven't told Koshimizu yet, but it sounds like Master Abdiel chose me personally. Maybe she thinks I have some hidden potential. I think you're gonna die. Anyway, sorry I can't join you. Here, I'll give you this. Ooh, a bead.
later.
See you later. So if you choose the Canon of Creation route, which was the one the game originally launched with, you end up, I believe, going over the heads of Bethel and just saying, we're just gonna go in and like intervene in the forces of chaos battle because we want to be an active participant in stopping the demons, and that makes you head over to that area. But with this one, we decided to not go over it. Except for Dazai, who gets handpicked.
It's you and Yoko.
And thus, the next area we meet will be exclusive, based on whichever route you choose.
Did you hear from the director? This is where we can track down that crow that escaped to the Netherworld. I'd like you two to come with me to Shinjuku. Let me know when you're ready to go.
It is you! I've heard the vile demons attempt to pit you against your friend and how you managed to prevail. I doubt those troublemakers intend to concede. I suspect they're still planning something. The Qadištu are insidious demons whose names have been known since ancient times. They are far more dangerous than the average demon. You'd best be on your guard. Let's go. My harem has returned. Whoa. Coral reef? Kinda.
So the crow is somewhere around here. I wonder if we have a real chance at finding it.
Let's remember to be careful. We don't know what's lurking around.
In from Bethel, Japan.
Bethel sent us data that Hiataro's collected regarding the large crow's whereabouts. We should make our way here first. Well, here we are. Shinjuku, our third dot region of the four big ones. And immediately I'm being accosted. Can't even, like, get into my flow. What's up,
It is our
Angel?
duty to safeguard this land. In the name of the Lord, we shall grant death to the intruders.
Hey! What the fuck? Don't appreciate this shit. Deja, get in here.
Your turn. Go!
Weak to dark, good to know. I'm gonna hit you where it hurts. Show him the door. As if they weren't. The amount of music that they add to this game, crazy. They're like, this angel deserves a badass rock theme. Sure. Always stunned by how many good tracks they got.
They were genuinely trying to kill us. We'd better watch ourselves.
Okay, I guess these angels here just don't even care about conversation. Not the greatest position to be in, but here we are. What's up, Agathian? Aren't you guys with Bethel? Shouldn't you be fighting the Demon King? Yeah, sadly, that's not on our list of things we had to do. Love the effect of these weird little plants. Anyway, here we are. We're starting this new area. The third area of the four big ones they give you per playthrough. And I gotta say, it is my favorite of all of them. It is the freshest one. It is the one that they made after they made the entire base game. So I feel like it has a lot more of their experience applied to it as well. You there. I will not ask who you are. It is enough for me that your appearance here must be God's will. I am called Throne. I'm afraid this is a time of great difficulty for Bethel, but I believe you must have been sent by God to strike down our enemy. There's an ancient being, Gogmagog, a barbarian who refuses to accept God. As the wheel that paves the way for the Lord, I cannot allow the existence of enemies such as that, be around. Kill it. The quest is about kill it. Can you just kill that guy? Like, please kill him. I'll see what I can do. Let's bring in Satanta, and we can roll with the party we currently have and see if we can just win immediately. How about that? Let's go. Up! It's on. This thing summons you to the source of the quicksand. Ugh.
This'll do.
A giant believed to have lived on the island of Britain in prehistoric times. His body was so huge that he could destroy a sailing ship with a swing of his arms. He repelled all who invaded the island, but was defeated by Brutus of Troy. Hold on, level 45? Uh-oh. Whatever, we'll do our best. We got weaknesses, and that's going to help a decent bit, I think. But we're going to want to also lower some stats. We're going to need that a lot. A Bowl of Hygeia, I imagine I'm going to take some bad hits coming up. Hold on, what are its moves? All physicals. Let's see what some of its stuff is. Vengeful Might increases users' critical hit damage on number of weaknesses user and allies and active party have. A bunch of physical moves. Critical Aura and Critical Zealot increases crit damage, but normal damage doesn't do as much. Well, knowing all that we know of what its moves are, physical dampeners are the move of the day. Okay, looks like so long as we have dampeners, we can kind of make this guy a joke. Force Gem, hit that lovely little weakness. Alright, let's go ahead and lower that stat. Next, we'll overheal, just to be a little careful. Start buffing people up. Critical Aura's up. Alright, we'll dampen on next turn. Ned's just freaking out because he's a highly damaged robot. Pass it up. Let's see. From here. Actually, we can just physical dampen and then we don't have to worry about anything. Very nice. Okay, we are ready to go. Do I have another gem for its weakness? I don't. Wait. Ah, it's weak to fire as well. Nice. Okay, Freykugel EX. 1100 damage. Very nice. Keep layering it on, folks. And reapply the debuff. Much better. Guard for the Magatsui boost. Okay, Critical Aura is up. Now, we're in a bad position where I can no longer neutralize physical attacks, but we have made it pretty far before that. Let's hit it with Confusion. Up our heal rate, I guess. A lot of people running out of energy at this point, which is not great. You need healing, so I'll pop yours here. Alright, top us off. Smacked itself. Very good. Very good. That's what I'm looking for. Get that debuff back. Alright, we're refreshed fully now. And we got him in the red. Recovered from ailment. A bit of a shame that it recovered from ailment at the start of turn and got to do whatever it wished, but it'd just be happening like that. Ah, great, a fat miss. Oh my god, another? No, this isn't the greatest position. Heal up and hope for the best. Ah! Thank God for Endure. God, I hate this guy. Oh, now you're just gonna miss every time, buddy? Great. It's a good choice here. I guess switch you out for Hellbiker. We're kind of running low on stuff. This game really just kind of tricked me, I feel like. It made me think like it was going to be easy to just pop that item every time. But alas, no. Alright, Yoko, switch out with Neja.
Let's go.
Guard. We're maxed out, but we'll have to see how things go. That's a lot of crits. We're done. Oh, god damn it! No! No! And we're back. I got it relatively low. I don't even know if I'm going to win on this attempt. But we have failed 4 or 5 more attempts on top of this. We got really lucky on that first. But I'm trying my best. Using Secunda has been my method for most of this. Also forgot that you get a bunch of new moves on the on your human partner. So Yoko's got Energy Drain, which is pretty good. Dear Rahan, Matarunda, bunch of stuff. But also the Dines. So that's helping a decent bit. I put up a physical dampener so we can dodge this. Alright, I think we can win from this position. We just gotta work hard. We got gems. Couldn't get Confusion to work on any attempt after that first time we got it to work on the first try. Bit of a pain. Alright. Bring Kugel EX. Fuck him up. Yes! Okay. Seriously, it was like so many attempts barely could even get off the ground, let alone like get halfway in. But we got it. We won. We beat a boss that is like 6, perhaps 7 levels above us. Victory is ours. Also, a thing I did was I made myself resistant to physical. I did that as well. I did Essence Fusion for it. We're gonna have to swap that off because I don't know if that's I don't think it's good to have 2 random magical weaknesses, but you know, it is what it is. Gogmagog is dead. Let's return to the ley line and then head on over to the demon requester here. Man, I didn't really expect you to beat that immediately. Like, I thought you maybe grind first, but here you go. 2 attack mirrors, thank you. A reward for beating the physical boss is a bunch of things to stop physical from hurting me as much. Yoko's gotten herself a nice level, as well as you. Life aid, do not need healing after battles. You are indeed a strange individual. I admit that I am unable to fully comprehend your intentions. At a glance, a calm surface of water, yet deeper within a powerful vortex swirls in the depths. You are like a river propelling an ever-changing current. As the wheel that carries the throne, I have seen firsthand how magnificent those who sit upon it appear. There are even times that induce sinful thoughts. It is not that there is a throne, but there is a ruler, but rather there is a ruler because there is a throne. Your path shall surely take you to the throne. When that time comes, remember what I have said. That said, I ask that this conversation stay between you and I, not to be mentioned again. Now, I hope you'll continue to be a faithful servant of God. Farewell! Cool guy. Alright, well, we got that handled. I feel great about it, too. Let's head to the return pillar. Here. Let's go to the haunt. Because I also could have gotten some stat boosts from Aogami at this point. If I had gone here earlier. Let's see if we can get more than one. That would be nice.
A word.
Angels are typically seen as benevolent beings, if that isn't always necessarily the case. Angels can be cruel, only saving those who adhere to their rules and destroying those who do not. Make for powerful allies, but united against us, they pose a serious threat. We must be ready for anything. Not every angel's willing to listen, so. Okay, so it's looking like we're not getting any other stat boosts based on what that angel conversation was. These transformations are not constrained to the netherworld, but in your Tokyo. Demons have already invaded once, even investigating the normal Tokyo. We cannot afford carelessness. Rest assured, even when we are not joined together, I promise that I will watch over you. Emotional support, Aogami.
By the way,
what sort of life did you live before our meeting? Considering you never had to fight for your life before this happened, you seem startlingly well adjusted. Is it a side effect of having fused with me? I'm not sure myself. Okay, I appreciate the nice stat buff there. Looking pretty good. We're about to hit the big 40. Wow. Well, we're down here now. Plenty of demons to pick up. What would you have me do? I feel the heat ho, but I need some fuel to keep on blazing bright. That's why I'm always on the heat hunt for more items. I'm Jack-o'-lantern. Can you help me with my search? I'm looking for fire gems. I need 2 of them. Well, I've got 2 of them. Here you go. Alright, here you go. Have a chakra drop and some experience points. Madoon is on the menu. Could always use another one, though. Just letting you know. Ah. A Sukuna Hikuna. They're pretty small. We finally meet. I've been searching for you. I am Sukuna Hikuna of the Kunitsukami. Together with Okunanushi, I forged this land. I heard of a proto-fiend had made his return, so I came to see for myself. Is he a mere servant of Bethel, or does he desire to shape the future? Seems my fears were unfounded. I can see it in your eyes. As a guardian of the land, I shall watch over you as well. I'm reminded of the days when I traveled alongside Okunanushi. Let us go, Proto-Fiend. I, Sukuna Hikuna, shall be the steadfast rudder which guides you through the turbulent waters of uncertainty. That's great, man. Good to hear. The Kunitsukami, or whatever they're called. They have some sort of general area that they hang out at, but that's over in that's over where the big chaos battle is happening currently. I see them at least hanging out over here. Alright, we have an abscess over this way, and we have another quest to do.
Yes.
It's me, Silky. We met at the fairy village. I assume you must have seen it too, the state of that village. I happened to be away foraging for medicinal herbs at the time, so I spared the tragedy. I was afraid of what might happen if I stayed, so I escaped to Shinjuku, but whenever I remember that scene, I shudder. I figured the least I could do is to synthesize some sort of cure, but can't seem to find the medicinal herbs around here. I'll go get some. The mandrakes that dwell near the fairy village are flowers that quite generously offer themselves to love, and that seems to bring about a special effect. If you happen to find yourself near the village, it would be helpful to pick up some roots. 8 of them. Be wary of other demons. The more you collect, the more likely it will be that you'll run into such an encounter. Okay. If I'm bored, I guess I can head back. Legion. For real, though? I ain't seen a demon like you before. You got it, huh? You found me out. Got loads of brains in here. I got lots of similar faces. Put another way, we ain't got an identity ourselves. Our faces are actually a bit different, and no one can tell them apart. Can you tell us apart? I can. If your eyes are the real deal, you should be able to tell these guys apart, too. That's right, I'm talking Mimon. Did you know that even though Mimon all look the same, if you look very closely, they got differences? I'm gonna show you a bunch of Mimon in a row. Then you gotta point out the same Mimon I asked for. I'll reward you if you get them right, and I'll be happy you did it too. 2 birds with 1 stone. How about it? Alright. Be sure to take a good look at the face of the Mimon I'm gonna show to you. Okay. Broken, happy. Holding head. Left one. I really shouldn't say broken head when they all have that aspect to them. Next one. Keep them coming. Looking around, it's got the dangly bit. Quizzical kind of look. Alright, it's the one on the right. There we go. Order they come out. Angry sitting down holding. Normal sitting down holding. Normal sitting down sword. Which came middle one. Yeah, the angry was first. Whoa, your eyes are so good. Mimon are happy about it too. Even Gustav no tell us apart as good as you, maybe. Kinda fun. Hey, I'm observant. Cal's like, I leveled up just watching you do shit. Alright, excellent work. Couple quests done. A large crow? Oh yeah, I do see one every now and then. I believe it's familiar beholden to a master. I saw it fly up to the northeast. Perhaps you should try there. Yeah, everything seems to be pushing us that way. But, I think I'm gonna explore down here before we progress. So we likely won't get any more hints up north this episode. But we have plenty of stuff to do here. Like a battle, of course. Save. Do not get owned. We've got multiple demons on tap, so no eyeglass for me. We'll buff you up, Hellbiker. Heat Wave. Alright, they can all take physical. That's inspiring. I imagine that's not gonna help much. Monterunda? Yeah, we'll do that. And, guessing Hell Exhaust. Alright, that's 2 blocks, but all buffs faded. That helps, I think. Tetrakarn. Critical Wave. And now that's all bad. That's all bad. Don't like any of that. Let's hope fire could work out for us. Hell Burner. Okay, we got a weakness and nobody punishes us for it, which is the best possible news. You're gonna guard, and on the off chance we wipe fully, hit you with weakness. Attack down. Okay, that was not too bad at all. We have fire gems. And burner. Got a lot of turns off that. Regular attack on you. Okay, no more extra turns off of abusing that guy. And there goes all my juice. And a critical wave that came up with mostly nothing. Elect Gem. We're gonna go for the Frey Kugel EX on you. Next up, Viadine. Get the weakness there. Yeah, Hell Burner. And I'm thinking... Yeah, Elect Gem for the extra turn, killing you. And all we got left is the Succubus. Okay. A little bit weird of a spread on that one, but we still got it. Demon Proficiency 3, Divine Proficiency 3, and Almighty and Physical Mastery. Those are definitely high priority picks for us. Yeah, this is going north, right? Yeah, let's see where this takes us. I see an amalgam fruit up there. Which could prove useful.
Ready? You.
Got ourselves some Valkyrie. Some yummy, delicious drinks and soups and yums. I like me a good soup. Hey, what's up? It's you. The atmosphere around here is different compared to other regions of Dot. I come here a lot when I want to break. Seems like I'm not the only demon enjoying the ambiance either, although the angels sure have been causing a commotion here lately.
So be it. Die!
What do we have here? A calamity strikes, you must overcome it. I didn't ask to deal with any of this. Honestly, I don't even care. Get me out. I sadly am lacking the MP. Kind of burning the candle from both ends here. And yet I still continue. Ushuwu Essence and Idun's Essence. Couple of nice picks there, and a Mimon for our trouble. This section called Mother and Child Forest, they make sure nature's still real close and can touch animals. Good for peace, relax. Okay. You're kinda chill. Alright, so check those essences we picked up. Bushuwu gives us access to Mazanma, Tetrakarn, Marakunda, and Media. Marakunda could be quite good. And Maiden's Morsel, her unique. Medium Almighty HP MP Drain, greater if they're charmed. And Idun has Gold Apple, which is really good and raises all stats by 1 rank. I believe this was a nerf. She used to be incredibly broken. I think it was 2 ranks maybe. That or it was medium HP with a 1 rank up. Already really good. Bahamaon also quite good to pick up. Also, they got their general resistances. This could be good if you wanted, like, entire light immunity. Marakunda I might want to pick up. Just put on K if I want to, like, really layer on some defense downs. Hitting the point where debuffs and buffs feel especially good. The thing that it gives you a lot of hope if you want to, like, clear out big mobs. Alright, so it looks like I got to get up to a higher point over here. And then slide down if I want to pick up that amalgam. Oh, well, we got the smoke ball back.
Most impressive.
Alright. I'm gonna ignore any of Sukana's things that he has for me, unless they're red, because then that's a hidden rail. Speaking of rails, this puts us here, which is this will get us to the amalgam we need. There we go. 80. There we go. Pretty nice. And a disposable camera, can of soap, and jelly. You noticed something. Don't need it.
Ready?
Okay, we seem to have checked out all of these over here. Only thing we haven't checked out is due south. We'll do that and then we'll finish up. We've been going for a decent bit. Longer in the fact that I had to waste a ton of time doing attempts at Gogmagog. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be anything near the west. We'll put us that here. Hold on, I see an icon. There's definitely a treasure around. Power's Essence and Lamia's Essence. Check those out. Power's got Fang Breaker, White Draco Strike, Light Block, Taunt, Berserker Guard. Draco Strikes are pretty cool. They are strength-based elemental attacks. So, if you're running a physical build, Draco Strikes might be what you want to go for to hit weaknesses while still being a physical build. Nice. So we picked up that, and I think we picked up Lamia. Not too bad. Nice to get some of those. Which way am I going? This way. Okay. Woo! 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 There we go. Bop bop. Got it. Oh, they're so beautiful and conventionally attractive and wonderful, and I'm just gonna go this way. Should we head to the location Hayataro said? They're like, you trying to did I catch you trying to explore and have fun? Then they hit me. Mimon, were you also scolded by an Aogami when you wanted to go where you wanted? I bet you were. You look so sad. Alright, let's hit these vending machines and then hit up World of Shadows one more time as we get ready to close out yet another hour-long heater of an episode. Thinking about, I'm probably going to off-screen some of the quests that I haven't picked up, mainly those ones in Tokyo and some other stuff. I'm trying to be a little bit thorough here, but there gets to be a point where like some of the quests do kind of hold us back. I got plenty of stuff I'm going to do off-screen in between episodes here. Definitely. Let's see. Invigorating defense. No, I'm looking for Demon Proficiency 3. Increases ally skill slots by 3. Increases Nahobino's skill slots by another one. So that's great. Feel great about that. Eventually I need to get some of these masteries. I'm losing so much MP by not having any. But we do have skill slots that we can mess around with. I'm thinking we'll take, what's it, power? No, it was Mushu Wu I think I wanted to do. Do that. Sakanagi, yeah, we can do that. Aramasa, I feel like we don't need as much. Ruinous Thunder and Flaming Divinity. Life Spring, Boon Boost. Marakunda, we will run. I guess what we could do based on this setup. Aramasa, we're going to keep it because it turns out we actually do have enough slots to do everything that I want with that. Boon Boost. And Marakunda. So we can do some defense against the enemy downs.
How is this?
On top of that, I'm going to want a different affinity setup. Hard to know exactly what I should be shooting for here necessarily, but this gives me 2 weaknesses, which isn't great. I think we got something with resist to dark reason. What if I change things up just slightly?
How is this?
Yeah, I have ideas. Let's go again. Essence Fusion. Me. Skills. Something here has resist dark. Yeah, a Mobby. We'll pick that up. Let's do this again. Yeah, drop Aramasa. So we'll do Ruinous Thunder, Flaming Divinity, this, Boom Boost, Life Spring, and Resist to Dark. So I am weak to fire, but this does give us an absorb. So if anybody goes for ice, we're in a good spot.
How is this?
Will this come back to bite me immediately in the next episode? Probably, but we'll see. It depends when we have to deal with a fire guy. I'm betting it all just on the fact that they make us fight a fire-focused boss in the other version of this location. So in the other route, there's a big fire boss. I'm gonna hope that they laid back on fire, because this is the other route, and it's gonna be wrong. What's gonna happen is gonna be wrong, but I'm hoping that it's not. We're gonna go ahead and register. We're gonna go ahead and hit special here, and I got no money. Let's go talk to Gustav real quick. I just hit the same button again. This is why this episode's so long, because Casey's stupid. All right, I thought this episode was gonna be shorter, but there's always just another little thing you can go get. It distracts the hell out of me. Okay, let me see if I can sell some of the things I know I'm not necessarily going to use. There's some expensive stuff here. You know, I can drop some of these gems. Anything else worth getting rid of? New Testament tablet. I'm gonna sell one of these. They're basically free respecs. Anything else I can sell up? I kind of want to do a fusion, but they're really expensive. Drop some gems. Keep the dark gems. They'll be useful against bosses. Muscle drinks. Those give you status ailments sometimes, so they're a bit too risky. Chakra drops we do need. And we can drop 3 of these, I think. There we go. I think that's enough for the fusion that I wanted to get. Let's see. If not, I'll get mad. You know, as a normal, mature person would. 36k. Yeah, we can't do that one yet. That sucks. Hayataro's also available, but I'm 1 level short. That's fine, though. We'll make Sukuna. We'll make Sukuna Hikuna, which we already have as a partner, but we can make them all the same. Let's see stuff. Nation Builder. When casting a stat buff on an ally, ailments may be cured. Eternal Blizzard. 3 to 6 unique ice attacks on random foes. Fatal Sword and Matarukaja. All pretty good moves. We'll pair that together with, what are we thinking? Not a lot of good choices here, actually. Heat Wave. Heat Wave, Rakunda, and I guess Trifuri.
Is this demon to your liking?
Another special in the tank.
Side by side.
Alright, we got that one. And I'm gonna, in between episodes, I'm going to grind plenty of money so that we can fuse both Hayataro and King Frost so that we can have some good stuff. I imagine I'll have gained a level by then, too, so I'll be able to just grab them. I don't really do grinding, but I do know that negotiating and grabbing additional demons, fusing, and other stuff, you tend to get a little bit of power, but I don't expect to gain more than maybe 1-2 levels at most. Most of what I'll be doing in between episodes, because I'll have time to, like, play games while I just hang out and do other things, would be to head back to the previous area. In fact, I'll just move us over there because it's what I imagine is most of what I'm going to be doing. I'll be heading back to Shinagawa and hitting up all of those Mimon we're missing, which will end, and maybe some extra quests, that kind of stuff that'll slowly let us build up some glory. In fact, there's an amalgam. If you look at the top leftmost area there, near the final ley line, below that we've got an amalgam I can pick up. So this should let us pick up some good shit so that we can be in a bit of a better position here. That should be quite helpful. Very excited to pick that up. But that's gonna do it for this lovely episode of Shin Megami Tensei V Vengeance. And next time we will continue our way through Shinjuku. We'll see if we can get some hints on what's going on with this crow stuff and much more. So thank you for watching another meaty episode. Gonna try and get these lengths under control in the next one. So thank you for watching. Enjoy these credits, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. It's been great getting back into the whole Let's Play thing with Shin Megami Tensei V, and I've been having a great time playing it and doing videos like this. If you enjoy that kind of thing, show your support in any way you can. This could be through just watching these videos, as you have been doing, dropping a like, click that button, and of course, throwing a comment. If you want to go the extra mile, you can be one of the names that's been scrolling on the screen here and become a patron at patreon.com/KZExcellent. If you're even more awesome and drop at least $25 a month or above, you get a special shout out of your name. I do that. It's crazy. We got 3 of them here. Thank you so much to Juicefrost, Chris C, and WTF Spider-Man. You are my greatest of supporters in this effort. Thank you so much, and yeah, I think that's it. All right, see you guys next time. Enjoy this end card.